Hamilton's new Ferrari SF-25 is scary fast. Ferrari has pushed the limits with aggressive aero changes and a revamped suspension, making this car a real threat. But is it enough to finally break Red Bull's dominance? Beyond the SF-25, how is Hamilton adapting to his new team? And what does Leclerc really think about sharing the garage with a seven-time champion? The first story is about Ferrari's SF-25, and it looks terrifying on track. Ferrari has pulled the covers off the SF-25, and the reaction has been intense. The F175 live event in London showcased every team's livery for 2025, but Ferrari's car stole the spotlight. The darker racing red, the sharp white band, and the aggressive design signaled one thing. This isn't just another iteration, it's a statement. Underneath the striking paint job, the SF-25 has undergone serious changes. The most talked about? A switch from pushrod to pull rod front suspension. A move like this isn't just for show. According to analysts, it could change how the car manages airflow, alters weight distribution, and impact tire wear across a race distance. Some believe this could be the secret key to unlocking Ferrari's next level, while others wonder if it's too big of a gamble in a field where fine margins define winners and losers. That's not the only change, however. The chassis has been extended by 25 millimeters. The gearbox casing has been made more compact so that the cockpit could shift further back. Theoretically, this should help with weight balance and give the drivers better control through high-speed corners. The aerodynamics have been fine-tuned. There are narrower side pod openings, a reworked floor, and an updated rear wing to maximize efficiency. Seemingly, Scuderia wants to achieve more downforce without the penalty of extra drag. Then came the moment everyone was waiting for, the SF-25's first laps at Fiorano. Leclerc was the first to test it, pushing the car through the familiar turns of Ferrari's private circuit. But all eyes were on Hamilton. His first outing in red was a glimpse into Ferrari's future. Fred Vasseur didn't hold back when describing the SF-25. He called it 99% new, a claim that shows just how much Ferrari has changed in pursuit of a title. The team is confident, but the real test comes in Bahrain. Has Ferrari finally built the machine to take down Red Bull, or will these radical changes create more questions than answers? The next few weeks will tell everything. The second story is about Lewis Hamilton's transition to Ferrari, a move that's turning heads in the Formula One world. After 12 years, 82 wins, and 6 championships with Mercedes, Lewis Hamilton has stepped away from the team that used to define his dominance. Reportedly, this historic partnership is all about ending Ferrari's championship drought, which has persisted since 2007. Hamilton's decision to join the iconic Italian team has been one of the most talked about events in recent F1 history. The British driver, now 40, signed a lucrative contract with Ferrari, reportedly worth £50 million per year. This collaboration brings together one of the sport's most successful drivers with its most legendary team, creating a buzz of anticipation among fans and experts alike. Since his move, Hamilton has fully immersed himself in Italian life. He has been learning the language and spending considerable time at Ferrari's headquarters in Maranello. His fondness for Italian cuisine, particularly pizza, has been evident. Hamilton humorously admitted to indulging in 3 pizzas a week, jokingly expressing concerns about fitting into his new Ferrari car. He stated, "Oh God, I've eaten so many pizzas in the last few weeks, but funnily enough, I've lost weight. Last week alone, I had 3 pizzas. I have to be careful, and I can't eat pizza all year round. Otherwise, I won't fit in the car anymore." This candid utterance reflects his enthusiasm for his new environment and the challenges that come with it. Reflecting on his early connections with Italy, Hamilton recalled his karting days and fond memories involving food with former teammate Nico Rosberg and his mechanics family. He mentioned, "I still remember going into town with Nico every evening to buy pizza and ice cream. We ate so much pizza. Penne alla arrabbiata is still my absolute favorite dish." These experiences have deepened his appreciation for Italian culture and cuisine. To ensure peak performance and adapt to the physical demands of the upcoming season, Hamilton has intensified. Fans and analysts are keenly observing how this partnership unfolds and whether it leads to the much-anticipated championship victory for Ferrari. Hamilton's unrivaled experience colliding with Ferrari's legendary might set the stage for a season of pure destiny. The season is approaching, and all eyes are on Hamilton in red. Will this collaboration bring the success that both parties are striving for? The third story is about Charles Leclerc's reaction to Lewis Hamilton joining Ferrari, which sets the stage for a high-stakes 2025 Formula One season. Since 2019, Charles Leclerc has been Ferrari's bright hope. Now he faces a game-changing moment with the arrival of seven-time world champion Lewis Hamilton. The move has fueled speculation about Ferrari's internal balance and its chances of reclaiming the title. Leclerc has welcomed Hamilton wholeheartedly. Insiders say he sees the move as a push to improve his own game. Obviously, for me, it's going to be amazing, because I'll have in the same car as me the most successful driver in F1 history, he said. His words reflect admiration and an eagerness to learn from one of the sport's greatest. However, reports show that the presence of a legendary teammate hasn't shaken Leclerc's belief in himself. He made his intentions clear. "I'm ready to show what I'm capable of." Given this context, Hamilton's reputation probably won't make him back down. If anything, it's an opportunity to prove he belongs at the top, suggests analysts. The Scuderia hero is pretty optimistic about the partnership. He's been focusing on the advantages rather than the possible friction. He will bring a lot of motivation. Everybody's proud of being part of that story, and we all want to make that story as successful as possible, he said. Fans believe that Leclerc's words hint at a united front, but history suggests something different. Two top drivers under one roof rarely remain in perfect harmony. The preseason testing is underway, and both drivers have put the SF-25 through its paces. Leclerc is encouraged by its early performance. "The SF-25 feels promising on track. We've made significant progress, and I'm confident that we have a competitive package for the season," he said. His confidence hints at Ferrari's determination to build a title-contending machine after years of near misses. The F1 world is buzzing with speculation about an inevitable power struggle. However, Leclerc has dismissed concerns about internal clashes and has chosen to focus on their shared goals. "Competition is part of the sport, but our main goal is to work together to achieve the best results for Ferrari," he said. Whether this harmony lasts through a season of tight battles remains to be seen. Right now, Leclerc stands at a decisive moment in his career. Hamilton is now in the same garage, and the fight is no longer just against Red Bull and Mercedes. It's also within Ferrari's walls. Leclerc has shown respect for Hamilton's legacy, but he won't settle for second place. At least insiders claim so. His performance this season will determine whether he rises as Ferrari's undisputed leader or becomes the latest challenger to be overshadowed by Hamilton's presence. Either way, the drama unfolding at Maranello will be impossible to ignore. While much of the attention has been on Ferrari's aggressive design changes and Hamilton-Leclerc chemistry, there's an overlooked factor: reliability. Last year, Ferrari showed flashes of brilliance but struggled with engine durability and tire degradation. Despite their power advantage, failures in crucial moments cost them valuable points. The SF-25's new suspension, altered weight distribution, and revised aerodynamics may improve race pace, but according to analysts, so many radical modifications somehow increase the risk of mechanical setbacks. Sources close to Maranello suggest that Ferrari has pushed its power unit to the edge to match Red Bull's straight-line speed. While this could give them an early season boost, excessive engine wear might force Ferrari to take grid penalties later in the year. Then, there's the tire management puzzle. Ferrari's 2024 car struggled in high-degradation circuits like Barcelona and Silverstone. Leclerc and Sainz lost ground in races due to overheating rear tires. The SF-25's adjustments promise to tackle this, but preseason simulations can only reveal so much. If the issue persists, Ferrari may once again find itself losing races not due to lack of speed, but because it can't sustain it over a full stint. The upcoming Bahrain test will be the first time Ferrari runs the SF-25 under competitive conditions against Red Bull, Mercedes, and McLaren. Insiders suggest that Ferrari's top engineers are watching fuel consumption, turbo longevity, and tire behavior more than outright lap times. If reliability issues show up early, it could force the team into compromises that limit their true potential. Will Ferrari's aggressive overhaul unlock a new era of dominance, or will hidden flaws surface when it matters most? Can Hamilton's experience fast-track the team's progress, or will Leclerc's familiarity with the setup give him the early edge? And when the pressure mounts, who will Ferrari truly back? Subscribe and stay tuned for all the latest updates as the battle begins.